Got ourselves a teeny tiny vocal chook today. He's a good boy, girl, whatever you want to call it. We can worry about that later. Today she gets the blessing of seeing the grass just one more time, at least for a very, very long time. I think what I kind of want to do today is strip a bunch of these trees out, build a nice little pen for her, get her all fenced in, and kind of just make it safe, make it secure, make it ready for business. Yeah, that's what we're going to do today. Hopefully I've got plenty of nails. I should do. I think I bought like 6 boxes or something from the other place, and we've only found more since we've been here. Question is, where are they? Okay, we got 5 in there. That's a good start. There'll be plenty next door, I'm sure. If not, I'm pretty sure there's another 2, there's another 3. Okay, we got 8, 10 boxes. Not bad going. 10 boxes of nails will be more than enough for what we want. I think just so. I've made this mistake every single time. I bring a rooster in. The rooster goes crazy. He's like, damn, look at all these hens in this hen house. Repopulates the earth 1,000 times over and causes us nothing but issues. So I think we do 2 pens. I think left and right, male and female, or female and male, depending on how I feel. Probably want to walk less distance for eggs. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Split the 2 up, have maybe a 1 or 2, maybe even 3 walkway between them so I can get a little path in there. Make it all nice and fancy, which means we're going to need a lot of space. Damn, this is going to be a big project. It's going to be one hell of a big project. Do I have any chipstone to make some axes? Because I do not want to waste this fire axe, perfectly good bloody fire axe, on chopping down a bunch of trees, as handy as it would be. I might even just check next door to see if we can find a wood axe. Now I only did a surface look, I'm not going too deep into all of the crates, but I did find an extra 5 boxes of nails, I think. Yeah, extra 5 boxes. I'll take it. Not quite the wood axe I was after, but should certainly do. Should certainly do. Right, let's just top up any crate, if I'm honest. Anything will do at this point. Just to keep our weight down. Beautiful. Right, I guess that's completely blunt as well. Damn, we were not having a good day yesterday. I think let's just track down all of the chipstone we have. I've probably got a bunch in the back of one of these 2. Or at least some, like, blocks of flint. There we go. 1 flint nodule. Should have a club hammer somewhere we can break that down with. I mean, if we break enough of these down, we could eventually get to our large axe head. Definitely not going to be the case today, but it's an idea. It's a long-term idea. It's an idea nonetheless. How much do we get out of this? 1. Oh, 13. Okay, maybe it's not that unbelievable. Where's the level? Napping. We can maybe work something out. We can definitely work something out. Cool. Right, well, we've got 5 flint flakes. Let's go grab 5 branches and we'll be golden. Forgot we can just take tree branches from the ground. For some reason, today is the one day... Ah, I just found 2 back to back. Class. Okay, maybe I was just looking in the wrong area. Today is the one day that I just haven't been able to find any tree branches at all. Found, like, onions, found saplings, a stupid amount of twigs that I never seem to find. Whole bunch of herbs and stuff. Yeah, it's been a good day for food, but I don't want it. It's the last thing that I want. We're just getting pretty much overwhelmed by it at this point. It's class. Okay, we can actually do better. We can use rags. I don't really want to waste the duct tape just on a couple of axes. I don't think it makes much difference anyway. Rip clothing. To the max, boy. To the max. I hate that we can't just select. Even have to keep reselecting it. Can I not just tear it? Oh, I'm full. Yeah, checks out. Checks out. Let's get our first stone axe all pulled together. Maintenance 8.6. Not bad that. I'll take it. We do need all of these clean, however. Slight issue in our... I guess a slight flaw in our plan. Let's just dump all of this down. Let's see how much we can get out of 1 axe. Because if it's like next to nothing, this is going to be a very long day. Sling that in there. Get that in there too. Don't really want to use the duct tape if we can help it. That almost gets us down to size. We need a fridge as well. Definitely need a fridge. These aren't freezing either. Weird. Tell you what, actually, before we go too mad, let's finally cut his hair. I might just go for the crew cut so it lasts longer. Hell yeah. We're back. We are so back. Shaved beard. I don't want to shave it down to nothing. Full. Yeah, we'll go full. Finally starting to look like a survivor. No hair to grab. Nice non-scruffy beard and just blood-sodden clothes. It's a good day to be Chuck. Did get a few more rags, most of them dirty. A couple of leather and denim strips just to add to the pile. Yeah, not too shabby. Let's get, well, I guess all of that mess in there. This is probably going to be the toolbox at some point, but for now it's going to have to do. I think she's laying an egg. Certainly looks like it. Right, let's make just a bunch more axes, I guess. Can I use just primarily these? Or is it going to switch on me? Ah, it's even returning back to the original recipe. That's so annoying. You know, I'm not going to complain about it. I'm going to ignore the build menu until they get it working exactly how they want it. I know that it will come around. It's already come quite a long way. But there's just the odd hiccup here and there that just really grates on me. But we're not going to stress. Not going to stress. How well does this hold up for one tree? Not too bad. Not great. Not awful. Certainly could be better. Definitely could be better. But could also be worse. I think. Could also be worse. We got one out of it. I guess that's the start, right? I've done the rest of this cluster with one axe. It's not bad. It's not bad. I think just where that was a big boy tree, it just ran through it without really breaking a sweat. Checks out, it does make sense. Yeah, there we go. Ah, that's exhaustion. Cool. Big trees absolutely shred through these axes. I've noticed they're great for little trees. Big trees are just not even worth it. Probably better off just using the fire axe. But we've cleared the bulk of it. We've got a good bunch of... There we go. Prime example. Thing just gets ripped to bits. We got a good bunch of wood. We've cleared out probably most of the space that I need. I might take that last tree. Maybe those 3. And then, yeah, we're probably pretty good to go. We've got plenty of logs so we can just carve down everything into planks, get it all set and ready to build, I guess. So many nails, so much just greatness. It's going to be a good day. I thought that was gone immediately. Don't really know why Leggy's made it outside, but she's on a mission. Not a very good one. What are you up to, Pat? Maybe it's just because the door's open. I guess it's an insecure area, isn't it? There's no Zeds about, is there? No. Nothing by the door. Yeah, nothing. No reason at all to be heading out. Just a little bit antsy, I guess. Wants to be on the run. Ah, well. Right, first things first, let's grab, you know, I guess a little floor plan could be in order, couldn't it? I think we want to stick to this outside edge. Let's maybe bring it 1 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Could do a 10. Let's build 10 wide, and then we can see how we feel. Better just make sure that's right. Yeah, I want to be 1 in from the edge. I would like a wall around this if I can. Ah, 10 XP as well. How does that put us in terms of getting to level 5? Not too bad, actually. Right, 10 wide. Let's go. And last but not least, number 10. Lovely. A couple of logs, a large branch, and some saplings around there. It's actually very nice. Very nice. There's a bat right there, I guess. A rail spike bat just led on the floor. Is that... No, 1 missing plank. Of course there is. I think that works. Should we do the hutch? Is there only 2 colours now? I always thought there were 3. I reckon we do light for the females, because they definitely deserve it. And then the dark one for the males, just so we can tell the difference. Why can't we build? Can we not change the direction of this either?
Hey!
Brilliant. Definitely don't do that. Cool. Right, let's sack off all of that. Clear out this entire area, I guess. Can I not... What is going on? Why am I just having a meltdown? Let's get rid of all of this stuff and see if we can then build it. Okay, yeah, it was at the fault of all of that mess. Right, so we want to out one and down one. Make it look nice and fancy, of course. And then I guess just a whole bunch more fences. Don't quite know how wide I'm going to make it, but we should probably figure that one out. Maybe a 10 by 8. I reckon that works. We're not going to have like a million chickens in there, but I'd like to have a few. Just for, well, just so we've got plenty of food to keep us going. More food we have, more space available for chickens we have, the better, I guess. Keeps them all happy and spread out then too. Look at our little builder go. What a legend. It's almost pen number 1 complete. I think I'm going to come maybe 2 up. Build a gate just here. Just getting dark too. Nice. But yeah, I'm going to build a gate right there. I think that's probably the perfect point for it. Gate. What do we need? 4 planks, 2 hinges, 1 doorknob. Easy. I'm sure we've got all of that over in one of the other units. I reckon we just saw some logs until we can't saw logs anymore. No, we're ridiculously tired. We're going to sleep in for days. There's 1 out of 2, at least. I mean, we're going to find them. I'm not worried about that part at all. Nice if I had a flashlight, however. There we go. Sorted already. Might even be sorted from here. No. 1. None. More water. Very handy. Can I just break down this door? Nothing. Brilliant. There we go. Pitch black, but perfect. Ah, it's the locker room. Is there anything of value back here? Combination padlock. Word search magazine. Any wood axes? Now that we've used up everything? Nah. We ain't gonna find nothing. Nothing really. I swear Leggy is the most frustrating chicken in the world. I have no idea where she's gone now. If Leggy goes for a run and just disappears, this could be a very sad day. Ah, there she is. Hidden behind the crate. Cool. She is just roosting. We'll leave her to it. Right, last but not least, jump all of the fences, if you must. Right, saw logs. This might actually close the gap. Not quite, but it'll be damn close. And 1 fence gate just to seal the deal. That's perfect. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go grab Leggy. Introduce her to a new home. Pick up Leggy the longhorn hen. Is it longhorn or leghorn? Leghorn. That's what I've been calling her, Leggy. That makes sense. Longhorn does not make sense at all. There we go. Welcome to your new home, dear chicken. I'm going to rename you to Leggy. Leggy the leghorn hen. Perfect. It's way too fitting. Right, what is left to do in this area? I guess take all the chunks of just gear we don't need in here. Cannot take that. Not in a million years. Way too heavy. I'd say that's a pretty solid size. I think I'm happy with that. Looks pretty cool. Once we get like maybe 5 or 6 chickens in there and everything starts coming together, it's going to look grand. We have got 1 more to do. Have we got the space? I want 3 for a walkway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe I do 8 by 8 for that one instead, because it's only going to be like a cockerel, I think. We're not going to have more than 1. Mainly because they rip each other to death. I'll trim the trees back anyway, just as a maybe. Definitely not going to use it, but you never know. You never know. I reckon we mark the path out first just with 1 plank. At least, you know, lay the perimeter, I guess. We only want to take you straight into the main, I think. 1 wooden floor. 1, 2. And then the fence begins here. Cool. I think as it stands, I'm pretty happy with all of it. I do need to go get some more watermelon. We're running dry on this stuff too. It's starting to go stale. Anytime I take it out, it's like almost immediately rotting. Yeah, it's not ideal. Not ideal at all. It's good calories though, at least whilst we've got it. Though we are losing weight. Interesting. Right, next step is food and water. Can we build them? There we go. Long feeding trough. We get one just to the side there, and then... Why can't we build a second? Missing planks, of course. You know what? I might go and get a big trough. A big metal one for water. So much better. They can house so much water. Almost makes too much sense. Rather than just building two and wasting one, you know? Right, let's get all of you in there. Can I pick this up yet? I'd like to just equip it in both hands. No. We really do need that 40 space. That's annoying. Just going to mark out the walkway for this part as well. I think that's literally all we need to do. Just a 3. Yeah, that should be okay. 2 walkway the whole way up. We can have like a little plot area here just for some crops. It's going to be busy. I'm excited. I'm really excited. It's going to be a big old build. I know it already. Right, let's just get the bottom edge of this fencing. Definitely not going to be able to finish it, but be fine. 5 AM. Nice early start to the day. I did smash an entire bottle of brandy before bed, so we are looking damn fine. We're feeling happy for the first time in forever. Little bit overweight, but it's a building day. What more can you expect? I did start reading the animal care book as well. We're finally going to be pumping through, getting the levels up in animal, looking after things. It's going to be great. I'm excited. I am excited. Our little chickens definitely deserve it, that's for sure. Let's get the rest of this pen built and we'll finally be smooth sailing out of here. Finally got our next carpentry level as well, and you know what that means. Saw blade bat, baby. We are getting axes and I cannot wait. It's going to make life so much easier. Oh, we've got a branch there ready to go for it as well. I think before this episode is up... Has the fence just disappeared from our thing? Weird. I'm sure that was a favourite like 5 seconds ago. That's okay. Right, yeah, before this episode is up, I would like to craft one. I would maybe like to give it a go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we may as well. When in Rome. Been staring at these trying to work out why this one looks bigger. I somehow made this an 11 by 8 instead of a 10 by 8. How the hell do you manage that? Oh, I just remembered I haven't even made a animal pen location thing either. Damn, we really are slacking. There we go. Go on, Leggy. Go live your life. A beautiful, beautiful hen. You deserve it. Right, what do we need? We need 2 more hinges and 1 more doorknob. Too easy. Didn't even have to break down any doors. A couple waiting for us right in the doorway. Couldn't write it. Say that as if it's some like unbelievable miracle that doorknobs and hinges are spawning in the place where a door should be after it's just been destroyed. Kind of checks out. Checks out quite well too. Right, gate, wooden fence gate. Let's get you built. Lovely. And then all we've got left to do is one very, very famous hen house, chicken coop, whatever you want to call it. Chicken hutch. We want a dark one for the males so I don't get confused. And that's perfect. One up from the edge. Bosh, job done. Too easy. Right, let's crack you open. I can't remember if I put the random events on for chickens to get eaten or not. So we're going to find that out probably the hard way. Definitely going to turn that off if I did, because that is a very, very big mistake. Right, what is left? I guess clear out all the grass, get a water trough for both of them, pray for some rain, and yeah, I guess life moves very, very quickly from there. We need to sooner rather than later go and get 2 of those troughs as well, otherwise both of them are going to die of thirst, which we do not want. Thinking about it, actually, do you reckon it's worth just building wooden ones? They're only small, aren't they? It's just a little teeny tiny chicken. His head won't be able to reach up to the top of it, and he could drown. Just thinking, like, realistically. Does it make sense? Probably not. Let's just do 2 little low down wooden ones. Right, 1 more in here. What's a heckle comb? Used for heckling scutched flax. No idea. Couldn't tell you. Oh well. Alright, there's 1, and we need 4. Cool. And there's number 2. There you go, little cluckles. You have fun in there. Don't hurt yourself. I do wonder if I ever actually found a scythe. That would be quite handy. Large or small. just so we can stop going around and just taking all the grass out. I feel like I didn't, but I'll do some digging. Okay, no scythes. Wonder if... I don't think there's a hardware store here, is there? Like 99% sure there isn't. Yeah, no scythe at all. I don't really want to pull out all the grass by hand because I think it just completely removes the spawn. And that we definitely don't want. I reckon we just ignore it. It'll be alright. I think what I might do is just use up the rest of this wood getting this path in, because we're not too far off where we want to be, really. Just need... yeah, it's just a whole lot of grinding. We can always get more trees. Are those trees on the inside? Is it worth just quickly getting rid of them? I reckon so. Cut down tree. They're not on the inside, they just look like it. I mean, I'll take it either way. So much gear. Right, we can start back here, I guess. 2 wide from each point. That's exactly how we want it. So very long, but it'll be so worth it. Just grabbed all of these watermelon slices and realised none of them are actually what we want. They're all the sad ones. Ah, that sucks. I guess we're doing big pumpkin for dinner. We just have to do. I guess we had a scythe after all. I was just being blind. I might actually take it. May as well. Oh, we have 12 cartons of nails. Interesting. Right, what don't we need? I'll sack that off for now. Grab 1 box of nails, please. Did he just dump all of the nails? Dumped half of the nails. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. There's a teeny tiny pile just here. Let's just clear that one out. Wrong inventory. One day I'll stop putting stuff in bags. I don't need to go in bags. There we go. I only need 2. Only need 2. There we go. Lovely. Last but not least, final floor for the road. Now it's the final floor for the road. There we go. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I guess we could always just fill out this one. This is almost just like filler, really. Let's just smash out some floors. And just like that, we are ready to scythe up some grass. It's a shame that it does completely remove everything. It does grow back, but it just completely clears it out. It would be nice if you could just take out like the top layers, you know? Clear out just the long grass, for example. I mean, it'll do. Gives us plenty of extra food as well, so the chickens will be almost satisfied forever, even though they don't need it. It's just nice to have that 339 things of grass to make sure they never starve. And just like that, Project Zomboid has turned into Stardew Valley. The future is now, folks. The future is now. This is going to be the rest of the content. This is the rest of the series. We're just tending farms, looking after chickens, and kind of living our best life. What more could you ask for? Welcome to the future, my friends. This is it, from here on out. Right, I guess natural progression from here is to get a couple of crates out here, figure out an area for some farmland. It'll probably tee up perfectly with this path, and then we can just border it off. Yeah, I guess any coming a long ways can be 1, any travelling up, like corridors, can be 2. That could work. Yeah, I like that. That's a really good idea. That's going to save so much wood as well. Our first crate from the pile is being taken. I'm so glad we can't break them. Might go for 2. Just for... not too sure why. I guess symmetry? That's the word. Just for symmetry. Right, want to come in 1 in from each corner. That'll be 1 out, that'll be 1 out. Yes, lovely. And then this side, in 1, up 1. No, that's wrong. There. There we go. Cool. And then, what does that leave us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we do have 3. 3 and then a single walkway between. We're doing blocks of 3, ladies and gents. 3 times in one night I woke up panicked. I've done 3 laps of this place and haven't found a single Z. Don't quite know what's going on, but I don't like it. I've come in and out both doors multiple times. No Z's banging over there. No Z's on the shuttered doors. There's nothing in here, is there? I've accidentally shut in. No. 3 times. 3 times. For quite literally nothing. So weird. So weird. Right, either way, we need a trowel and we need to get cracking on. We got some plots to lay out. Yeah, literally no one. Nobody anywhere. Strange. It's really weird. Really weird. Just had a super weird thought that maybe I did hear something, but it was a plane outside. I just realised I put that in one too close. Oh well, I guess we're doing it. I guess we're doing it. 1, 2, 3, space. 1, 2, 3. I guess we can do 3 by 4? Just for good measure. Never any harm, is there? I think it's something to do with, what do you call it? Disease spreading that we want to avoid. Keeping them in separate blocks basically just either limits or prevents diseases spreading. I might even have these too close, but you know, it's a nice idea. It's the thought that counts. We are doing our bit to try and preserve something, even if it doesn't quite pay off. It should be okay. Am I gonna have to chop down 2 more trees? I think so. I was hoping that would just completely remove the tree, but yeah, no joy. No joy. Can we? There we go. Add that to the list. Lovely. Guess a path either side and round. Can start a second path. We can always expand this as well. You know what I mean? Get the path down and then start building more on the other sides. It's all jobs for later, but it's nice to have the forward planning. Even if the log cutting is incredibly slow. It gets the job done. Tell you what, all of you guys that do consistently play multiplayer, you have my utmost respect. I could think of nothing worse than having to do all of this and wait. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that's half the reason I can't commit to multiplayer. Just do not have the patience. Right, I guess before we run out of planks, we should probably get a composter. It's been staring us in the face for a while. Feels like it's kind of the perfect time to add it in. We've got a bunch of rotten seeds, a bunch of worms that can go in there. Can always use them for bait when the time comes, but I think they speed up compost speed. I might be wrong, don't hold me to that, but I'm sure somebody told me before having some worms and stuff in there just speeds it up a touch. And I can absolutely get on board with that. It really does help. I was just complaining about how I'm going to have to chop down way more trees to finish this and found a mystery pile of 15 planks. I just love it. Makes my life so much easier. Coming to the last one, and I've noticed a very expensive mistake I've just made. I kind of don't want to point it out because then you will all notice it without question, but at the same time I kind of want to point it out. I made this side 1 too short. This side is 2. This side is 1. Now Minecraft wouldn't make a difference. I just take down the blocks, job done. Even if it's irreplaceable, you just grab some silk touch and take it down properly. This, no, we get scrap wood, as I kind of found out right here. 2 scrap wood for 1 spot, because I'm not quite level anything of value in carpentry. Oh, that's so annoying. I'm going to have to rip all of this up, place it on this side, and potentially go and replace all the dirt. That's a job for later. Without question. That's a big job for later. But all of this looks pretty cool. I'm very happy with it. It looks funky. It feels like home. It feels like a safe space. As promised though, there is one thing I'd like to do before this episode is out. Let's go track down 1 large branch. And of course, we'll carve it into a bat. Next. Can we not? There we go. Make saw blade, wooden bat. Oh, I'm excited. I'm so very excited. I'm praying that this thing is better than the axes we have because they aren't too clever. Not gonna lie. Do we take it? It's basically broken. Yeah, let's go to a tester. Let's get you in the bag. I guess we just switch them out as we go. Let's grab chicken number 2. Let's go do a tester. Might even just test it on these lot. There's like 8 Zeds that could potentially come back to base. More than 8 Zeds. Let's test it down here. Let's break off our axe. Use the saw blade beast. It's gotta be better, right? Yeah, it's way better. Way better. Come on, fellas, you're going the wrong way. Here we go. With the usual kind of sloppy fire axe. How the mighty fall. Cannot believe it's come to this. And it's completely shot. Yeah. Goodbye, axe. It's been a pleasure. Man, it's good to be back. So good. This is how the fire axe should be. Plain and simple. We should be getting 1 swings without question over a little improvised axe. I mean, the thing's a beast. 2297. Let's make sure this is actually an axe and not me just talking nonsense again. Give me folks. I need all of you on me, please. 2297. Got a little blade in our leg too. Probably just a letter opener, nothing we need. Come on. Bonk. Bonk. And big bonk. Nice. 2, 3, 4, 8. Not bad. 100 XP from 5 Zeds is crazy. As promised though, let's go get our chook. I was going to drive the whole way through, but I don't think I want to take that risk. I know the field just opposite the farmhouse is... it's hectic. It's honestly wild. So many Zeds come pouring out of there. I remember falling back with a helicopter once and the things were just relentless. Honestly, the scariest sight I've ever seen. Good fun though. Real good fun. There they are. Is there a cockerel? Is the question. Yes. You're coming home with me, buddy. I am going to rest first though and probably check out this shed. I don't think I've ever been inside it. At least not in this run. What you got for us? I can't believe it's still intact. I remember trying to protect the windows, but never actually bothered to take a look myself. Mechanics level 2. Think I've got it. Gonna take it anyway. A large hook, some nuts and bolts. Not bad, that. Worth it. Absolutely worth it. Right, let's grab our cockerel. Let's head on out of here. They have got food and stuff, so this should be golden for basically ever. It might even be worth... let's just crack open the hatch. It's only a couple of eggs. Fair. Bunch of eggs there. Just thinking if we take him home, leave him outside, he might just fertilise them. We can get like... we can just speed run chickens, basically. That's the plan, anyway. Get them in, get the eggs fertilised, and then shift them out. Come on, Captain Cockerel. Let's go home. The worst time for a Zed to be lurking. Can't even switch out the weapon because he will just bolt. Right, might have switched at the perfect time. Lovely. Let's get back to base. So we aren't actually going to know if these eggs are fertilised until they're hatched, really. Good old cockerel. You crack on, boy. We aren't going to know that they're ready until they're done. So it's going to be a big old waiting game. God, I love this axe. Let's just get that big boulder out. Sack you off and you off. Take 1 large stone. Might even be worth... nah. Nope, don't worry. I'll save that. Save that for another day. Save it for another day. Let's get our bag back on. That on the back. And I think we're golden. It's messy. It's super messy. We have got a lot of cleanup to do. But as a whole, base looks pretty cool. It's a shame it's foggy on the outro. But yeah, not bad that. Not a bad day's work. But yeah, I think for now, I'm going to love you and leave you just there. Leave old Leggy and co to do whatever they got to do. And dirty dogs. But yeah, I'm going to love you and leave you just there. Thanks for watching. Massive thanks to members supporting the channel. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Hopefully, stick around for the next one. Peace.